Why road trips are the most accessible way to travel. Welcome back, friends, to the Traveling Cheesehead podcast, where we talk about places with personality, food with a story, and road trips that actually feel like travel. I'm Dannelle Gay, your host, and today I want to talk about something I believe in deeply, especially right now. Road trips are the most accessible way to travel. Not the fanciest, not the flashiest, but the kind of travel that meets people where they are. And in a season when travel can feel expensive, overwhelming, or just out of reach, I think that matters more than ever. Now, what do I mean by accessible? When I say accessible, I don't mean just affordable. Although, yes, that is part of it. I mean travel that works for real life. Travel that doesn't require perfect timing, unlimited energy, or a very specific version of yourself. I mean travel that adapts when plans change, when bodies are tired, when budgets are tight, or when life just feels heavy. Road trips don't demand perfection. They don't expect you to show up polished and ready. They meet you exactly where you are. Now, road trips don't ask you to be someone else. So much modern travel feels like it comes with expectations. You're supposed to have the time. You're supposed to have the money. You're supposed to have the stamina to do it all. And you're supposed to have the confidence. Road trips don't ask for any of that. You can leave when you are ready. You can stop when you need to. You can reroute without the guilt. You can slow down without feeling like you are doing the whole travel thing wrong. That flexibility isn't just convenient, it is so powerful. Now, why does this matter right now? Honestly, this I think matters now more than it did even a few years ago. Let's face it, life is busy. Schedules are packed. I mean, I know what my Google Calendar looks like. And people are tired. Oh my gosh, are people tired and they need a break? Not everyone can take a full week off and hop on a plane. Not everyone wants to deal with airports, TSA, checking bags, delays, cancellations, and that whole mental load that comes with that entire thought pattern. Road trips let you travel inside the margins of real life. A long weekend, an extra day tacked on, spontaneous decision just to hop in the car and go. That's not lesser travel. That's realistic travel for some people. Now, a road trip grows with you. One of the reasons I love road trips so much is that they grow with you. They work when you're young and curious. They work when you're raising kids. They work when energy levels shift. They work when priorities change. You don't ever age out of a road trip. They evolve alongside you. One trip might be built around playgrounds and ice cream. Another around museums, history, or food trails. Another might be nothing more than scenic drives, quiet lakes, and really good meals. The format stays the same. The experience is what adapts. I think road trips are a kinder way to travel. There's just something quietly kind about road trips. They remove a lot of the barriers that stop people from getting out there into the world in the first place. Flying, it can be expensive, complicated, stressful, unpredictable. Road trips hand the control, I think, back to you. You decide when you leave, where you stop, how long you stay in a place, and what happens if your plans have to change. That control doesn't make a trip smaller. I think it makes it gentler. That's something I love about road trips, is that they invite that participation, not the performance. They're not about proving you went somewhere. They're not about perfectly staged photos. They're not about checking boxes. They're about noticing things, stopping because something caught your eye, talking with the locals, finding places you didn't plan for. You don't have to justify a road trip. You just experience it. And I think road trips build confidence. Over time, I've seen how road trips quietly build people's confidence. You get to make decisions as you go. You solve small problems that kind of pop up, and you learn to trust yourself. I've watched people who once felt nervous about traveling become more comfortable, more curious, and more adventurous, not because they changed who they were, but because road trips gave them room to grow into it. That kind of confidence, I think it sticks. And let's face it, people have done road trips as long as there have been cars. The travel trends will come and go, but road trips, they endure because they're flexible, they're forgiving, they're human, and they don't require a perfect version of you, just a willingness for you to go. So here's what I hope you take away from this little chat today. Road trips aren't the only way to travel. We know that. But they might be the most generous. They offer you access to destinations with less pressure. Without intimidation, you now have adventure. And you can discover things without having to be always on, always there, clicking and checking the moment. And I think that's why they still matter. So, I have a quick ask before you go. If this episode today helped you see road trips a little differently, I'd love it if you'd like, follow, and share the Traveling Cheesehead podcast. Send it to someone who thinks travel just might not be their thing anymore, or someone who needs a reminder that the road is still open and calling to them. Until next time, my friends, keep your tank full, your plans flexible, and your curiosity wide open.